Hey, what's up, guys? Archer Remark here, back with yet another Vintage Collection Star Wars figure review. And, we got another skiff guard for you. We got Nikto, which is cool. They keep bumping these skiff guards out. Anytime they put a skiff guard out, I'm going to want them. So, cool looking figure. We just had Kithaba not too long ago. I believe we're getting a new weekway in, an upcoming wave. Okay, so again, as usual, we'll go with the card back. We'll give you a look at that. We'll go up here, ages 4 and up, choking. Small parts not for children under 3 years old. Well, I'm a little bit over 3 years old, so no worries there. Alright. You have your movie logo, Star Wars Return of the Jedi. The character name there, Nikto Skiff Guard. Another cool looking alien. And a nice image on the front of the card. You can see a little bit of the Sarlacc pit in the background, just barely. Okay. Guy's just not happy. He's not a happy looking guy. Jabba probably doesn't pay too well, Anyway. You got your Kenner logo. Who knows? Can't imagine he would. He's probably very greedy given his girth, so he probably doesn't pay his guys well. So, yeah. Usual Star Wars A New Hope logo on the back with Luke and Leia. VC99. Again, other figures in this wave. Starkiller and Shae Vizsla will be coming up at some point. I have all the figures from this wave. Tarkin I just did. Oddball I did. Nikto. These two I'm saving for last. These are the two prizes in this wave. It was a great wave altogether. We have the Blu-ray Delete Scene figures. I've done reviews on all of them. Vader I have. I think I'm going to pass on a review for now. These two I don't have. Luke and Malgus I have, which I've done reviews for. Again, Vintage Collection vehicles. Starfighter, AT-AP, Obi-Wan Starfighter. Hasbro logos, StarWars.com, all that good stuff. Alright. There is the card back. And here, again, we have the Nikto Skiff Guard. Very cool. All kinds of great little details. As we go, usual up and down, 360. Love all the little, see, you got like the straps, for his belt. He's got these little pouches. And look at all the detail right here, like on this back part, this kind of padding armor thing that he has on, and little details on his like headgear, helmet, which is removable, which I'll show you in a little bit later. Very cool. These like bone things that are sticking out. There's all kinds of little interesting things with these guys. And very cool. I'll put this guy down for a moment because I want to take this out of his hand. Give you a better look. Okay, so we'll give you a better look at the figure, the weapon out of his hand. And again, interesting, like the clothing that these guys wear. You got brown, and you got this top which is sort of blue with white, and all kinds of little various colors blending in together. I'm gonna take this helmet off. We'll take that off. So give you. There's the facial sculpt. Again, Nikto. The Nikto figures that we've seen, whether from Clone Wars or various movies, always interesting. Look at the sculpting on these guys' heads. It's really cool. All the little sort of bumps and horny things looking on them. Very cool. Okay. And again, all the little look at like the stitching on the shirt, that, holding the shirt together. Little things like that, I look for when I see that. It shows them giving that little extra effort, and I like that. There's even like a bit of like sort of a texture to it, like it feels like, doesn't feel like it's just painted on, very nice looking holster, where he has a blaster picture, which I haven't shown you yet, and I'll show you that in a moment, which fits right in there. Okay. In fact, we'll give you a look at the blaster in question. Again, we've seen this blaster pistol with lots of other characters. The Lando, the Sandstorm Lando figure that I reviewed a little ways back. He has the same blaster, only it's black. This is done in all silver. Other skiff guards have gotten this. Lots of various figures. It's not, but it's cool. It's a nice blaster. Here you have this force pike that it comes with. Again, we've seen this before. Other skiff guards, the Slave Leia, the Sandstorm Leia, all had this. Maybe different coloring, but basically. But it's it's nicely sculpted. A little bit of detail. Like I said, we've seen it before, but it's good to have. And now, as I mentioned, we'll give you a better look at this like headdress helmet thing that he's got. It's like kind of fur or whatever that's supposed to be. There's like horns on the top. You get this like thing that drapes over the back of his neck. And just again, see like this little band, this like gray thing here. You could see the stitching. Little details, which they could have just ignored that and not put it in. Probably nobody would notice, but it's there. But let's face it, certain Star Wars fans are very attention to detail picky, and somebody probably would notice, but most people wouldn't. Well, we'll see. But yeah, it's a cool guy or a cool figure. I can't. These skiff guard characters just always are. They're good figures to upgrade. This doesn't want to hold. I'll just put it like that. Especially if you have the sail barge or the sand skiff that was done while back. It'd be nice. I would love to see them redo that vehicle. That would be a great vehicle, because now it's kind of tough to find. You can get, if you look a little bit, maybe you can find a good deal. It's from the Power of the Force. I think it was 97. I want to say. But it was a cool little vehicle. Came with a ramp and various things. It came with a Luke figure. And if you look around, you may find one. But that's with all these skiff guards coming out, and with the Jabba the Hutt that came out, like what was that, 2010? That would be, we've seen Rancors. That would be a good vehicle for them to redo in the vintage collection. So here you have another great figure. Before I forget. Articulation, bulge on your neck, bulge shoulders, bulge elbows, swivel wrists, swivel waist, swivel hips, bulge knees, bulge ankles. Very standard at this point, but very nice. You could pose him well. You want to do some kind of Jabba scene or skiff guard scene. He'll look great again with Kithaba and Skiff Lando, and throw in a couple other guys. Throw in a Luke, Han, Chewie, so on. There's plenty of guys. It's like with the Cantina creatures as well. It's fun to have like a whole bunch of them, just put them all together, and they just fit so well. They're so weird and interesting looking, and yeah, so that's it. Yeah, not much more I can say. It's a great figure. Definitely pick him up. I'm glad I added him to my collection. It's definitely worthy of being in my collection. So hope you have enjoyed this review. And usual, comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until my next review, may the force be with you.